Dear God, please let Kay pull through the surgery. Please.
I feel terrible, Chief Bennett. I never meant to hurt Kay. And I'd do anything to go back and change what I did.
Yeah, I know. Look, I gotta call Grace again, see if I can get through.
He must hate me.
No, Miguel. He knows it wasn't your fault. It was an accident. We all know that you didn't mean to hurt Kay.
But I did. You know, it is my fault. I'm the one that threw that metal rod into the woods that hit her. Because of me, she's in that operating room fighting for her life. If she doesn't make it,
poor Miguel. He feels so guilty for filleting the mother of his child with that nasty metal shard. Of course, none of this would have happened if you'd listened to your dear departed mother and stayed away from him. I know you love him, so you have to be with him. But won't it be a shame if your love cost Kay her life?
That was a very tough surgery, Dr. Russell.
Yes, it was difficult.
The Bennett family's outside. They wanted word right away.
Yes, but I think that I would like to just take a minute to get my thoughts together.
I understand.
God, poor Sam. He's been through so much. First losing Grace, and now this.
Why did Mama pick me to send away? Why didn't my brothers and sister come to see me after all these years? Why didn't they want me?
You're awfully quiet tonight, dear.
Forgive me, Annie. I was actually thinking about all of our years together.
I've never been happier.
It's been a dream. I'd given up all hope of ever being happy back in Harmony, but I've been so happy with you, Martin. You truly brought me back to life. Thank you.
And why do you look so troubled?
Oh, I'm thinking about Sheridan and Julian. I know they're very grown up, but I still see them as children. Needing me, wanting me to patch up all their little hurts and kiss away all their little fears.
I know. I think of Antonio and Luis, Teresa, Miguel as children, too. They're all older than Paloma, but, you know, in my heart, they're still my babies.
They'll always be your babies.
Let's just hope they find as much happiness in life as we have.
Martin, I have such a sinking feeling in my stomach. I fear that all the happiness that we've had is about to come to some abrupt end.
don't worry, Mr. Crane. I've got them in my sights.
See that you keep them there. I want them dead. Tonight.
What have I done?
Either he gets a coffin, or he's gonna get a jail cell. What's it gonna be?
Fine. Hank, arrest him. If it's the only way that I can save Luis's life, I will press charges against him for kidnapping. Doctor, how is he?
Luis will be fine. You got him here just in time. Any longer, he might not have made it.
See, I knew that he was in trouble. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So when is he going to be discharged? As soon as he finishes an IV bag of antibiotics.
Well, as soon as he's discharged, I want you to arrest him for kidnapping Sheridan.
Dear God, I hope I did the right thing.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe
wonder if they'll let little Maria visit her daddy in jail. Probably not. Be too damaging for her little psyche.
Jail?
Well, that's only if Kay dies, of course. But the good news is, I think they'll probably only convict him of manslaughter. He could be out in 10, 15 years, depending on the sentence.
He can't go to jail. His life would be ruined.
It's a pity you didn't think of that sooner, isn't it, dear? Before you robbed little Maria of her mother and her father.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Your mother told you something bad would happen, didn't she, Charity? And you chose to ignore her.
Well, she wanted me to give up Miguel, and I couldn't do it.
Look at all the suffering you've caused.
Miguel, I just heard Kay's in surgery. What happened?
Mama, I didn't want to upset you with this.
With what? Tell me what happened.
It's my fault. I did this.
What? What did you do?
Charity was being attacked by a dog, and I was trying to help her, and I managed to run it off, but then I threw this metal rod after it into the woods. And I was aiming at the dog, but it was dark, and I couldn't see.
Emil, what does this have to do with Kay?
Kay was out in the woods. Like he said, she was hit with a metal rod. It embedded itself in her abdomen.
Oh, my God. Is she going to be all right?
God, I hope so. Eve's operating on her right now.
I never meant to hurt Kay, I swear it.
Oh, Emil, of course not. It was an accident.
But I did this. You know, it's my fault. If Kay dies, it's gonna be because of me.
Poor Miguel. Tearing himself apart, blaming himself.
It's not his fault.
Well, he's already admitted he hit her with that shard.
Because of me. This is what my love did to him.
Eve, how is she? Please tell me my daughter's gonna be all right.
So, you're gonna live.
Sheridan.
She's fine.
Thank God.
You got other problems to worry about right now. Antonio's not backing down. He still insists that I arrest you for kidnapping Sheridan.
Yeah. I really wish Sheridan hadn't told Antonio where we were.
She was worried about you. You hit your head diving. You almost drowned. You needed medical attention, man.
No, all I needed was her. Just needed a little more time with her, and she would have remembered that she loves me. So close.
I'm really glad that you're back safe and sound. I was concerned that Luis had hurt you somehow.
He wouldn't hurt me, Antonio. You know that.
No, I don't know that. He kidnapped you, Sheridan. He held you against your will.
He just wanted to spend some time alone with me. Try to get me to remember my love for him.
And did you?
Yes. Antonio, I did. I did remember.
You won't escape this time, Catherine. You'll pay a heavy price for betraying me. It's customary to knock, Julian.
I'm through playing by your rules, Father, if you hadn't noticed.
Little escapes me, Julian, or hadn't you noticed?
You don't frighten me anymore.
Well, then you're a fool. You should know me better by now.
I doubt if anyone truly knows you.
No one of significance.
Not even Mother?
I told you never to mention your mother again.
Yes, I know, but I can't help myself. You made this cryptic comment the other day. I haven't been able to get it out of my mind. You said something about Mother betraying you.
Drop it, Julian. Drop it. I'm warning you, your mother is off limits.
Sweetheart, I hate to see you so worried.
I can't help it. I get this feeling that our past is catching up with us, that this paradise we've created is going to come to an end.
It's not gonna come.
Darling, we have always known that this couldn't last forever. That someday we might have to face what we've done.
I suppose you're right.
We've hurt our loved ones.
Not by choice. The threat from Alistair forced us to leave.
Even so, They would still have so many questions for us if they ever found out the real truth.
I know. All this time, they'd want to know where we've been, what we've been doing, and why we never came home.
And my greatest fear is that if we explained everything, told them everything, that they'd still never forgive us for leaving.
Hola.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, mi bonito.
It's for dinner.
Ah, soup. ¿Qué tal?
Hola.
Hi, Paloma.
Hey, sis. How was school today?
Terrific. I got all A's in my report card.
All
I made
right.
the honor roll.
Paloma, I'm so proud of you.
Take it easy. Make me look bad. It's not that hard, buddy.
Ven, corazón. I am going to make you something very special for dinner to celebrate your good news.
Thank you, Mommy. Where's Teresa?
Teresita went to pick up little Ethan. She'll be here soon.
Good. I love playing with him. Aunt Paloma has even taught him to read a few words.
Hey, you know what? We are all so proud of you, Squirt. You know something? You really are putting us to shame.
It's only because you're all so good about helping me with my homework. Thank you, all of you.
You know what? You're welcome.
Look at my baby girl, huh? Not only is she smart, but she's beautiful, too.
I'm not a baby anymore, Mama.
Palomita, to me, you will always be a baby girl, forever and ever. I love you so much.
I love you too, Mama.
Please tell me Kay's all right.
You know, Sam, it was a very difficult surgery. There were many internal organs damaged and a lot more internal bleeding than I suspected. And her blood pressure started to plummet.
Dear God, no.
And I was able to stabilize her blood pressure and I stopped the bleeding, and now she's on her way to recovery. She's holding her own so far.
Thank you, Eve.
Thank God.
Did you hear that, Maria? Mommy's gonna be okay.
Well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, okay? Because the next few hours are critical.
What do you mean? Kay is going to be all right.
Oh, we hope so, Sam, but with someone who has injuries like Kay's, we can't be too careful.
Well, can we see her?
No, Sam, she's unconscious, but I'll let you know as soon as she's awake.
Eve, thanks again.
She's gonna be all right.
I hope so.
I know she is.
Charity, thanks for hanging in with me. I don't know what I would have done without you.
That blonde brat just won't leave Miguel alone. I need your help, Endora. Come along. We have some havoc to wreak.
You are my passion for life.
I haven't been able to get through to Grace. Kay's going through hell. Grace is thousands of miles away, running around Europe with David.
I'm sorry, Sam. I know you still miss Grace.
No, it's not that. I've accepted losing Grace. But being the only parent my children have, the only one they can rely on, it's frustrating.
I know. I know how difficult it is to be a single parent. So many times I wish Martin were here to help me. I don't know, I feel like things would have turned out different for my children if their father had been around to guide them, counsel them. I just have let them down so much, Sam.
No. No, you haven't. You've been a wonderful mother.
I wish that were true. Look at the pain my family's in. Luis and Antonio torn over Sheridan. And my Teresa fighting tooth and nail to get little Ethan back. And Miguel and Charity struggling.
Look, none of that is your fault.
No, maybe if I had advised them better or been there for them more, I don't know, it feels as if their troubles are just never going to end.
Flor, I don't want to alarm you, but something's happened to Luis. They just brought him into the ER a little while ago. The ER doctor says that he's okay. It was some kind of swimming accident. I just thought you'd want to know.
Oh, thank you, Eve. I need to go see him.
I'll come with you.
I want to come too.
Oh, Miguel, I'm sorry. No babies, children in the ER.
But couldn't Tabitha watch it for a second?
I don't know where she is.
You know what, mijo? You stay here, okay, with the baby. I'll let you know how Luis is doing.
All right, thanks, Mama. And where Tabitha went.
Now, we have to be very quiet, my little precious. We don't want any nurse disturbing us when we hook up our magic spell, do we? Oh, dear. Oh, Kay doesn't look too hot. She definitely needs our help. And we both know that Charity will never leave Miguel alone, don't we? No. We tried to kill Blondie, but it didn't work, so we're going to have to dig deeper into our magic bag of tricks. Yay. I'm sure Dr. Russell won't mind if we borrow a little bit of you for a while. All right, Endora. All right, Endora. Do your thing.
Where am I?
Oh, don't worry about that now, Kay. We have work to do. Just come with us.
So you remember your love for Luis?
It all came back to me when we were on the island together. I remembered more of our past. Look, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I didn't just remember our past in this lifetime, but in other lifetimes. You were there too. It was the 1700s, and I was the daughter to a colonial governor, about to be engaged to a handsome young naval officer named Andrew. That was you. But then this swashbuckling pirate just swept into our lives. His name was Harry. That was Luis. And despite our differences, we were incredibly drawn to each other. And you, or Andrew, you made the ultimate sacrifice. You let me go. You let me go with Harry because you knew that I loved him so much. Do you mean it? You let us both go.
Yes. Of course I do. I will not force you to stay and be my wife. I must have mistook your kindness for genuine affection.
No. Andrew, I do feel genuine affection for you. I do love you, but not the way a wife should love her husband. I love you as a friend. As a brother. Harry is the one that I want to spend my life with.
All right, fine. Go then. Never want to see your face again.
But it just wasn't meant to be. Harry was shot and killed by my father, and I lost him.
We'll meet again. I love you. I love you. Forever.
I was devastated when he died. And that's why I need to be honest with you now, Antonio. I need you to know all that I remember about the love that Luis and I shared.
Sheridan, I know that you and Luis shared past lives together. I mean, just like you said, I was there too. I mean, remember the Titanic? Luis died. You and I ended up together. We had children. We had a wonderful life together. You and me, not you and Luis.
I know. I remember.
Well, it sounds like the same thing that happened in the life of the pirate.
Yes. And what Luis and I shared was... it was just incredibly strong. And I mean, I could feel it. I could feel this bond between us, and it totally took me by surprise. And I don't know how to explain how it felt, except that it just totally consumed me. And I just remembered everything about our past. It all came rushing back to me.
So what are you telling me, Sheridan? You want to be with Luis? Are you telling me that you love Luis, not me? Is that it?
Maria must be getting hungry. I should go feed her. I guess I could probably warm up her bottle over in the cafeteria. You want to come?
Would you mind if I don't? I think I want to go say a prayer for Kay and for Luis.
That's a good idea. Maybe we'll meet you over there a little later.
I would like that.
Hey, Charity. Thanks for sticking by me. This has been such an awful time, but it's been a lot easier with you here.
It's wrong for you to try to get back together with Miguel. You have to leave him alone.
Mom!
Charity, if you don't stay away from Miguel, lives will be destroyed.
Can't imagine how guilty you must feel, knowing that your dear dead mother came back from the grave to beg you to leave Miguel alone, and still you refused. If only you'd listened to Faith and come back to harmony right away, then you wouldn't have been around for the dog to attack you. And Kay wouldn't have come looking for you, and she wouldn't have been there for Miguel to accidentally spear her with that nasty metal rod.
Miguel, I want to be here for you, but I don't know if I can be.
Now, you know what you have to do, don't you?
Yes, Tabitha, I understand completely.
I don't think I'll ever take this spell off Kay and Dora. She's so much more agreeable this way. Remember, we don't have a lot of time. I have to get you back into your body before anybody realizes you're gone. Oh, perfect. Here she comes. Now, do some haunting, Kay.
Kay?
No, Charity, I'm Kay's ghost. I'm dead because of you.
No, Father, if I didn't know better, I would think you were hiding something about my mother.
Julian, it's not in your best interest to continue this line of questioning. Your mother is dead. Let her rest in peace. Now, is there another reason you interrupted me?
Actually, yes, there is. Antonio found Sheridan. Luis had been keeping her on an island a few miles offshore.
Yes, I've been informed. I'm happy to report that she hasn't remembered her love for Luis.
So she didn't remember anything?
Only some crackpot fantasy about sharing a past life with Luis. Utterly ridiculous. But that's Sheridan for you, always turning love into something otherworldly.
It can be if it's with the right person.
I suppose you'd know.
Yes, I do, Father. But see, you took the woman that I love from me, and I'm not going to let that happen to Sheridan. One of Mother's children deserves to have true love, and I'm going to see that Sheridan does.
Why do you care so much, Julian?
Because she's my sister, and I care.
You tried to kill her several times.
I'm not proud of that, but I've changed.
So you've said.
Before Mother died, I promised her that I would look out for Sheridan.
So far, you haven't done a very good job of it.
That's all changing tonight. I'm going to tell Sheridan that Luis is right, that you brainwashed her into forgetting her love for him. I'm going to stop you destroying true love, at least when it comes to Sheridan. I'm going to keep the promise that I made to my mother.
know, I can't help but wonder how our families would react if they knew we were still alive.
We'd have to make them understand that we had no choice. We had to leave. You couldn't have stayed with Alistair. He made your life a living hell. Amy, your health was deteriorating. Alistair constantly tormenting you. You would have died if you'd stayed with him.
Catherine, have you looked in a mirror? You're having lunch with the governor's wife today, and you show up in pants?
It's a new pantsuit. I'm sorry. I thought it was attractive. I don't like to disappoint you, Alistair.
Well, you have, yet again.
Well, I'll go home and change then.
You don't have time for that now. The governor's wife is due any minute. My Lord. What's the matter with you? Are you sick? You have big, dark circles under your eyes.
I was up with Sheridan all night. She's not feeling well.
Well, what do I pay the nanny for? It's her job to sit up with the children at night.
I want to be with my own daughter. She's not well. She's got a fever.
I don't care. You knew you had this important lunch today. You should have gotten your rest. You'll probably fall asleep in your salad.
Of course I wouldn't do that.
You did this deliberately, didn't you? To make me look bad.
No, I didn't.
I don't believe you. Nobody makes Alistair Crane look bad.
I wouldn't do that.
You're a liar.
I'm sorry, Alistair. I will do better. I promise I will try.
We'll see
and
that you
better.
do, or you'll regret it. I always win. Never forget that. No one crosses me and lives to tell about it.
Oh, Martin, I couldn't have lived like that much longer.
Yeah, well, no one knows more than I the terrible things that Alistair put you through. I couldn't just stand there and do nothing. I had to help you. I had to get you out of there.
And at what cost? Your wife, your kids, your whole family.
I know. It's my only regret. But I'd do it again if I had the choice. I'd give my life to save you.
Qué bella eres, mija. I treasure every day that I have with you, Paloma. Watching you grow into this beautiful young woman. Sharing in your joys and helping you through your struggles. You have been a mother's dream.
That's right. Just so you know, Paloma, we're always here for you.
No matter how old you get, you're always gonna be our little sister.
Yeah, we love you.
No. No, you're all liars. You were never there for me. None of you. You sent me away to live with relatives in another country. You never came to see me. You never brought me home for a visit. You're horrible. I hate you. I hate all of you. I hate you. Leave me alone. Oh, God. Oh, God, Paloma. It was a dream. A nightmare. Calm down. Try to sleep.
Yes, it can. I'm dead because of your selfishness.
But Eve said you pulled through the surgery.
Well, Eve was wrong. I couldn't hold on anymore. And I took a turn for the worse. And now I'm the walking dead.
Kay, I'm so sorry.
Don't you dare try to act like you're sorry now. You've been trying to destroy me ever since you came to Harmony.
No, I haven't.
If you would have just listened to your mother and stayed away from Miguel, I would still be alive. I only went to those woods to make sure you were all right. And now I'm dead. Maria doesn't have a mother, and Miguel will go to jail all because of you.
Kay, I never meant to hurt you.
But you did. You couldn't just stay away from Miguel.
I love Miguel, and he loves me.
Your love cost me my life, and it cost my daughter her mother, and it will cost Miguel his freedom. Just stay away from Miguel before you destroy any more lives.
Encore! Encore!
Answer me, Sheridan. Do you want to stay with me, or do you love Luis now?
This is so difficult for me, Antonio. I mean, I've just been through so many emotional ups and downs lately. And, you know, I came to finally realize that I loved Luis with all of my heart. In the past. All right, you're the one that I love now. Things haven't changed. I still love you, and I still want to be with you.
I still love you, too. I was so afraid that Luis had somehow confused you, tried to change your mind.
No, I love you, and I want to be your wife.
Sheridan? I heard Luis was in the ER. How is he?
Doctor said he'd be okay. They're giving him antibiotics right now.
Where is he?
He's in there.
Luis, mijo.
Mom, what are you doing in the bed?
I wanted to see you. What happened?
Oh, I just hit my head exploring this old shipwreck.
He had quite a concussion, but he's gonna be okay.
Thanks to you.
I want you to arrest him.
What? Arrest him?
Sure you want to do that, Antonio?
Yeah, I'm sure. He kidnapped my wife.
Antonio, please don't do this.
No, Mama, he needs to be held responsible for his actions. Now listen, I want you to arrest him, and I want you to arrest him now. He kidnapped Sheridan.
Antonio, I know you're upset, all right? And I understand that. But Luis doesn't belong in jail, and you know it.
Oh, the hell he doesn't. He broke the law, Sam. Now I want him arrested.
Kay, please listen to me.
No, Charity, you listen to me. You're a menace, a killer. Stay away from Miguel before you hurt anyone else.
Charity. Hey, I've been looking for you. I ran into Eve in the cafeteria, and she said the Kay's holding her own.
Are you saying she's alive?
Yeah, your prayers must have worked. Everything's gonna work out.
No, Miguel. Stay away from me. I can't do this anymore. Just stay away from me.
I think we finally did it, Endora. Charity and Miguel are finito. Yes, yes.
Hey, let's make a pact. We're not gonna worry about our families anymore tonight. We're gonna go home, we're gonna get some rest, and things won't look so bleak in the morning.
I hope you're right, Martin.
Come on.
Now I got you. Prepare to die.
I'm going to Sheridan now. I'm going to tell her everything you've done to keep her away from Luis. You have finished torturing her.
Bravo, bravo, Julian. That was quite a performance. Go on, tell your sister everything. Let her break up with Antonio, live happily ever after with that Neanderthal, Luis. But while you're riding off on your white horse, just remember that you'll be saying goodbye to Eve Russell forever.
I've already lost Eve.
I know you have. But by the time I'm finished with her, she'll be lost to everyone else as well. I'll go after her with a vengeance you never dreamed possible. I'll destroy her. There will be absolutely nothing left of Dr. Eve Russell. And that's not a threat. That's a promise.
Luis? What's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. I want Luis arrested for kidnapping my wife.
Antonio, please don't do this. He's your brother.
No, he stopped being my brother a long time ago.
Look, Antonio, once you calm down...
No, I am not gonna calm down. What's wrong with you people? He kidnapped my wife. That is a capital crime. Now, I want him arrested.
Well, look, I can't arrest him if Sheridan doesn't want to press charges against him, and I seriously doubt that she wants to do that.
Oh, well, you know what? You're wrong, Sam, because she already said she would press charges.
Is that true, Sheridan? You want to press charges against Luis?
Sheridan, you can't mean this.
It's too late, Mama. She already said she was.
Sheridan, is that true?
Yes, Sam. I will press charges against Luis for kidnapping.
Can't think of any way to stop Liz from taking me down with Eve.
Kay died. We have to stay away from each other.
You're under arrest for the kidnapping of Sheridan Crane Lopez Fitzgerald.
I'm sorry I'm leaving Harmony tomorrow. I guess this is goodbye.